Back. I'm your host, Scott Pastore. Tonight we have an extraordinary guest with us. He's from my hometown in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. He comes to us with a wealth of knowledge and experience, whether it be teaching, learning, exploring. It's 60 years worth. He started when he was 4 years old. He's Grandmaster in the martial arts. He is the Soke of Samas, a style which he has put together, an eclectic style. He has been given numerous awards. Two of the most important ones, I guess, that he shared with me was the Medal of Honor he received during the Vietnam War for training the Vietnamese troops, as well as he received an award from the Chinese government for his work with the Chinese military in Taiwan. No further ado, let me introduce Professor Jonathan Stewart.
Good evening.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for the invitation here.
Yes, glad to have you. You have quite a resume. Obviously, we couldn't go through everything and take our whole show. It's amazing what you've done. Let's talk about a little bit about the awards you received, I guess, with Vietnam, and the Chinese government gave you an award as well for training the troops. What experience was that for you? I mean, obviously during the wars.
Well, the one for China, there was the Republic of China was there at the time on a mission for the United States Army and also for the State Department.
Right.
And while I was there, had the Chinese Army was part of my, per se, there. And in doing so, I was learning different things, and many of the military people wanted to find out what I was doing.
And they wanted to try.
They wanted to try to learn from me, and so I started. And it got to be something that was very big, because after that it extended to the Chinese kids. We would go to the schoolyards and we teach there.
And they were peeking, seeing what you were doing, and
right.
I want to learn that.
And they did.
Yeah.
And after 3 years of doing it there, the Chinese government gave me a certificate, an award for that. And when I went to Vietnam,
during the war.
During the war.
Conflict.
Let's just correct that. That was a conflict.
The correct way of saying it.
I was also training U.S. military and as well as the Korean, the Vietnamese.
Right.
And again, for my efforts and work there with the government, I received what they call the Vietnamese Medal of Honor.
That's an incredible accomplishment. It really is. And of course, during a time when there was a lot of conflict going on itself, you were training these men how to better themselves.
That's true too, and many times I had to go out with them.
Oh. Obviously, it wasn't voluntarily, was it?
Well, sometimes it was voluntary.
Oh, it was.
They would ask if I would like to go and see if everything I was teaching them was being it was operational, would work, and I said, okay, yeah, let's do that. And
all these years you put together. Let's start with. You started at 4 years old with boxing, and all those years of experience have led to things like training the military and being put in the World Martial Arts Hall of Fame, in which you're part of the Soke Council.
Yes.
And you're also in Wally J's American Jiu-Jitsu Hall of Fame.
Correct.
And I have the honor of sharing with you the Hall of Fame membership. Myself as a member, it's great being part of something that you're part of. What got you involved in martial arts? Why did you decide that at 4 years old, or whatever age, that this was for you?
Well, being a New York boy, you know what it's like when you're a kid.
You grew up on the streets.
You grew up on the streets. So it was one thing you have to do at that time, even though people would say, well, you're only 4 years old. Listen, 4-year-old kids at my age at that time, they were out there trying to prove something to themselves.
They were 17, really.
Yeah, they were definitely that. And I remember I was out on the street. I was fighting some kid, and this priest saw us and grabbed us and said, come on, you guys want to fight? We'll teach you how to do it properly.
That's it, put the gloves on.
Yeah, so he put the gloves on us, and I started learning how to box. And I did that for a couple of years at the, this was in Harlem, at 142nd Street, which was a Catholic church right down the street from where I lived, so it was easy
to go to
and come out of.
Yeah.
And then my aunt took me over to Brooklyn, and I was living with her for a while. And there I met someone else who taught me another phase of my training.
Right,
I was about 7
art
years.
aspect, I guess.
Right, I was 7 years old then, and I started learning the art of Aikijitsu.
Right.
Now, at 7, I didn't know what Aikijitsu was or anything, but this is what he told me it was.
And it looked good, right?
And it looked good, right. And so I started there, and I kept that up for a while, and then I stopped. And when I was 17, again, I got back into
Like
doing-
every kid, he stops and then gets
Right.
back into it, and
So
and then you progress, and then you got involved with the other arts like
Right,
Tang
I did.
Soo and
Well, before that, I went from boxing to Aikijitsu to Judo, and then from Judo to Tang Sudo, and then it just started snowballing
That's
from
it.
one to the other to the other.
and it's great because exploring all those arts is giving you the type of foundation that has built Samas, I believe, right?
Yes, it has.
And this is a very big part of your teachings. And when we come back, we're going to take a look at some of the applications that you're going to show us, along
Okay.
with some of your students. And I'm looking forward to it myself. I'm always looking forward to learning new things, especially from someone like yourself who has many years of experience, which I like to grab a little bit of. And anybody would be foolish not to. Okay.
Well, I'll lay it out there for you.
Great. All right, when we come back, Professor Jonathan Stewart and I and his students will put on a little bit of a demonstration, and we'll check out the art of Samas.